Okay, very small update. The correct DC to DC converters for the VFD arrived today from Germany. So I ordered 3. So I might go ahead and this folds out like that. That insulates the 2 boards. We've got the memory board there. So I might go ahead and update, replace the this DC-DC converter. You can see it's got a diode and a resistor around the outside as a bodge, because it outputs the wrong DC voltages. So I might remove that and install one of those. And then the other thing I was thinking of doing is having a go at replacing this with a the memory board with a 32K SRAM. So I've got some. I've had a look around and I've got some ideas. Looks pretty simple. We've got a flip-flop inverter here. So basically we've got 7 address lines. We take half of them, stick the other half through the flip-flop, and it's clocked on the row address signal. So it doesn't look too difficult. I wanted to get it working before trying to replace this, but you know, if it is faulty RAM, who knows. Anyway, I'm just going to replace that first. So you can see actually very good. I'm happy about that. The holes do line up. There's nothing in that hole at the moment, but the holes do line up with the ones on this one. So it's definitely a straight drop-in replacement. Okay, I've got the original board off. DC-DC converter board. The TDK CD-1867N, and you can see the resistor and the zener on the side, which were a bodge. Here, blah blah blah. Yeah, because you can see there, because basically I think this model voltage was too high for that model vacuum fluorescent display. This is the one apparently that they should have been using. So see AC out, DC out. Okay, so that's the input up there. Whoops, sorry. Ground and input, DC out, AC out. Okay. All right. And it fits just in there. We can see we've got two of the AC out being used and the DC. Yep. Anyway, all right. Let's get this put in. I wasn't expecting that it would magically fix it, but at least it seems to be working as well as it was before with the correct board. It's always the same characters that come up. Well, always the same rubbish that seems to appear on the VFD. It's not random. Power off. It's always the same. So, I don't know if that tells me something, because I think when it booted up, did it say NewBrain basic or something, or it said ready or something? So maybe, see, here we go again. It's like sometimes it boots, sometimes it doesn't. Now we've got something. I don't know. Character ROM? I think I might disconnect. I think I might just try and make a 32K SRAM board. Yeah, why not? Let's see. Okay, the RAM board is off with some effort. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 connectors, and they're numbered 1, 2, whatever. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 10, so 40 in total. So I'll have a look at the schematic and figure out how that works. Check the data sheet for the DRAM type, just to see how the row address, all that works. I've got this perf board handy, so I might give it a go. It kind of fits, so at least I can secure it there and there. Yeah, so let's see, but that'll be the next part, I think. Yeah, because that's going to take me a little while to figure out. So, oh yeah, so I was just going to summarize. So in my troubleshooting, what have I tried? So on the memory board, I have replaced 3 electrolytics. I have cleaned up around them. So I replaced those 3. I have randomly checked, well, I think I have checked all the RAM chips with the oscilloscope. They looked okay. I've used the logic analyzer on 2 of them, so I can't really see any faulty RAM. I replaced this chip here with a HCT, so it was running really hot. It's now running very cool. These I think are buffers to the RAM, so I've originally replaced this one because I think one of the address lines looked a bit funny. Let me get my pointer. But then I just went and replaced the other 3 as well. I replaced the ROMs, so I had an 8K ROM and a 16K ROM here. I've now got 3 8Ks, and I've changed the strapping, so that was a 4.K7 resistor. Pull up to 5 volts. It's now just a strap, and added that strapping there. What else have I done? Replaced the electrolytics. I've seated this amplifier into a, well, I've seated it into a socket because it looked pretty filthy. Underneath, this is a new Z80. I've socketed this. Replaced a capacitor there. That looked a bit dodgy. Replaced these at the start because it wasn't starting up, so that was an obvious thing. So I replaced the startup capacitors, replaced that resistor. On the memory board I did replace this capacitor as well because you can see it looked pretty grimy. So that's been replaced. On the keyboard / VFD, I've removed the modulator, replaced the electrolytics, cleaned up around them, just replaced the DC-DC converter. Otherwise, I haven't done anything on here. So I was just looking in here. I don't know. But there's nothing wrong with the display. The display's working. Showing garbage, but that's not my issue at the moment. The issue is the video output. Anyway, so that is what I have changed. That is a summary of what I have changed. So let's see if I can make this RAM board. That'll be the next part, I think. That's all for now.